Hi, this is Ella, and welcome back to Like This, Like That, where I recommend one game based on how much I enjoy another game. And today I will be talking about Wingspan and Gizmos. The first game I'm going to talk about is Wingspan. In Wingspan, you play a bird enthusiast, a researcher, bird watcher, ornithologist, or collector who is trying to attract as many birds to your aviary. These birds are represented by cards that detail what each bird in your aviary can do. Some birds are predatory and they eat smaller birds. This is shown by tucking cards underneath birds. Some birds are good at creating other birds, which means laying as many eggs as they can. Both tuck cards or eaten birds or future birds' eggs count as victory points. The turns are pretty simple in Wingspan. You choose from one of four actions. You either play a bird from your hand, gain food and then activate forest bird powers, lay eggs and activate grassland bird powers, or draw more bird cards and activate wetland bird powers. Now, what does activating mean? That is the heart of the game. This cube is your engine building key. When you do an action, you place it on the leftmost free slot in a row, gain the benefit of that slot, food, eggs on your bird, or extra cards, and then it moves from right to left, activating any birds with the brown when activated power in that row. So if you arrange birds in a certain way in a row, you can get that engine really revving. For example, the spotted towhee gains a wheat when activated. If you put the sandal crane beside it, that crane uses that wheat to tuck two cards underneath it. Now, if you have a catbird beside that crane, which lets you activate another brown power, that really sets you up for an efficient combo that is very, very frustrating to your opponents. If that sounds great to you, then you will really like Gizmos. In Gizmos, you play as one of the best and brightest minds in the world competing to build the most creative and powerful gizmo, contraption, gadget, or thingamabob in your lab. If you do this, you will be crowned biggest brain in the land. In the game, you can do several actions depending on how you have your gizmo set up. You can file, pick, build, or research. Filing has you pick a machine from those available to build later. When you pick, you get an energy ball from the row of available energy. When you build, you choose a face-up invention from one of the three rows and spend the correct energy to add that invention to your player board. Finally, you can also do the research action, which is choosing three cards from one of the three face-down decks. You can then immediately choose to build or file one of the inventions you research. The other two inventions are sent to the bottom of the face-down deck. Like Wingspan, Gizmos has you building a tableau of cards with cascading actions and effects that leads to a satisfying conclusion. For example, with a file action, I'm able to blindly pick an energy ball from the energy dispenser. But since I have another file action card stacked here, I'm able to pick a blue one from the energy row, which then triggers this card, which allows me to pick another ball from the energy dispenser. As you can see from one action, the file action, I was able to amass all of this energy. Another thing that these two games have in common is that they give you pleasant tactile experiences. Wingspan has these pastel eggs that you get to put on birds, while Gizmos has these colorful marbles that you get to collect and spend. There is something about toy-like components that make you feel like a kid again, and both these games have this joy in spades. And that was an episode of Like This, Like That, where I talk about board game twinsies and try to help you in my own little way find the game you'll probably enjoy playing with your friends. If you have any questions about these two games or want some game suggestions, then please write a comment below. Please also subscribe to our channel, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And this is Ella for MVM. See you next time.